right, so I definitely find it hilarious, sad, ironic, pathetic that Chris Brown was over here. I don't even think I don't even think more than 8 hours before he got arrested that he posted this on his Instagram talking about some free Tory, free Tory. It's like, sweetie, you need to be worried about your own freedom at this point. I'm so sorry. Way back in 2018, I put out the first book in my Zeraxia series called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. Now I'm so excited to let you all know that the sequel to that book, Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, is out now. Anywhere you get your ebooks and audiobooks, you can find it there. I'm talking about Amazon, Audible, audiobooks.com, Google Play. Like, it's all there. Also, you can go to www.zeraxia.com to purchase it directly from my site. Check out my series, check out the first book, and make sure you get the second book because it's out now. I'm so excited. So yeah, while Chris Brown was on Instagram talking about, oh, free Tory, oh my gosh, free Tory. We ain't gonna listen to his music, but free Tory, right? Like, that's what he's saying on his Instagram. Apparently, he took himself back to the UK when there was like an open case or open stuff on him. And as soon as he landed in the UK, they arrested him, bro. I am hollering. This comes from page 6. Everything that I will be discussing will be linked in my description. So Chris Brown was arrested early Thursday morning in England for allegedly hitting a music producer with a tequila bottle at a London nightclub in 2023. So the Metropolitan Police told The Sun that Chris Brown, 36 years old. How long you gonna keep doing this, Chris? You are 36 years old, bro. Chris Brown, 36, was detained at the 5-star Lowry Hotel on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm. The police force said he has been taken into custody where he remains. They said he gonna stay there. The arrest relates to an incident at a venue in Hanover Square on February 19th, 2023. The investigation is being led by detectives from whatever command unit. So I'm gonna tell you about the incident where Chris Brown allegedly attacked this person. But before that, I did some extra research after the incident happened in 2023, after Chris Brown allegedly did what he did. Chris Brown left the UK and did not attend a scheduled police interview in March 2023. So the incident happened, it was reported, he decided to leave the UK and not attend the scheduled police interview. And so this led to his classification as a fugitive at law by UK authorities. However, when he returned to the UK in May of 2025, obviously recently, to begin his Breezy Bowl whatever tour, it prompted his immediate arrest. So Girlie thought she was walking on sunshine. She done left the UK in 2023. It's like, whatever, they ain't gonna do nothing. Like, did you forget that you had something open in the UK? Is this how you just always act? So your behavior is just violent no matter what. And so you're just like, well, I ain't think nothing of it. I have cases open in so many different places. Like, did you just forget, bro? Like, did your entire team forget? And y'all still working with him? Y'all still collabing with him? Y'all still on stages with him? Y'all still trying to get us to listen to his music? Y'all still going to his tours and stuff? Y'all still. In October 2023, the producer filed a lawsuit against Brown, claiming that he had assaulted him 8 months prior. The producer alleged Chris Brown, inflicted severe and lasting injuries on him after beating him over the head with a bottle of Don Julio in February 2023. The two-time Grammy winner then allegedly proceeded to ruthlessly stomp on the producer and kick him in the back of the neck, knocking him unconscious for 30 seconds. In the lawsuit, the producer claimed the crushing blows sent him to the hospital with lacerations on his head and torn ligaments in his torn ligaments? The music executive also claimed in the filing that Chris Brown had partaken in defamatory conduct by spreading false rumors about him and his clients after the incident, including calling him a thief in order to hurt his professional relationships. And of course, the article goes on to describe the other run-ins with the law that Chris Brown has had, of course, 2009. Karrueche was granted a restraining order against him. I mean, we heard about the Frank Ocean stuff. It's just a mess. And so I always wonder, like, what's the threshold? What is the threshold of violence that these men in the industry have to, like what level of heinousness do they have to hit before y'all say, okay, well, maybe I should stop listening to this person's stuff? Or maybe I should stop supporting them, because going to their tours means giving them money, which means giving them more power, which means giving them more ability to abuse more people. Like, what is the threshold, y'all? Because I'm still seeing people, like I said before, still trying to reach out and collab with this person. And so if you wouldn't want to be stuck in an office building with Chris Brown, if you wouldn't want to be even in the next cubicle over of Chris Brown, you know what I mean? Then why should other people in his industry have to tolerate him walking around and being supported? Like, it's still a job at the end of the day. And so I wouldn't want to show up to work or nothing with somebody as violent as this person. But just because it's the entertainment industry, I think people lose sight of the fact that no, like, people still got to go to work and fulfill contracts, and whoever work at the arena and these shows, and if they have to be around, they got to be around this man. And no, y'all know that he's violent. Y'all would not want to be stuck in an elevator with this man. Y'all wouldn't. But, like, because he does some backflips and stuff, like we supposed to be gagging, I hate it. I hate it. And I hate it so much because, number one, I said this before, so many times Black queer people get ate up, girl. Like, we get dragged for ruining quote unquote ruining the community. Yeah, you got these Chris Browns, you got these Tory Lanez, you got these R. Kellys, you got these P. Diddy's, you got these abusers, these people who want to be portraying themselves as heterosexual, you know what I mean? You got these hetero abusers in here. Y'all focus on Black queers. And on top of that, like I said, some people act like wanting Chris Brown or wanting these violent people to be out of our faces, like we're just blowing things out of proportion. It's like, no, he's gonna be in professional environments if y'all continue to support him. He's gonna be on people's TV shows. He's gonna be in people's arenas where these employees, these crew members, from cameramen to whoever, choreographers, gonna have to deal with his violent self. And instead of just dealing with what that means, dealing with, hey, keeping him away from getting, potentially getting more victims as much as y'all can, which translates to just, not supporting him, not defending every heinous, disgusting action that he takes. Instead of just having a hard conversation with yourself, like, okay, well, I was a fan of this person in middle school. How old are y'all? Oh my God. How old are y'all? Instead of having a conversation with yourself like, oh, I was a fan of this person in middle school, high school, but clearly because of new information, I've seen him act out and be violent and be abusive, I can change my opinion about him. Instead of that, y'all just, so many people just tunnel vision, acting like they don't see anything until the fist connects with their own jaw. I hate that. And so it's just another level of disgusting, like, headlines that we've seen about the men in our community, in the community, girl. It's just another headline. And I'm just like, the way that boys are raised, the way that men are raised, are socialized, like, there needs to be a deep upheaval of this. It's headline after headline. And I feel like the manosphere, or whatever you call it, is getting worse and worse as the days go by. Horrific. And so, like I said, with Chris Brown, I'm just watching, how many times does he have to smash somebody over the head, jump somebody, beat somebody up, kick somebody, while they stomp somebody out? How many times does he have to do it before y'all say, maybe we should pay attention to this? Maybe we shouldn't be decking out his stadiums or arenas every time he go on tour. But I mean, whatever. I guess it ain't hurting bad enough for y'all. We gonna see. I mean, if y'all allow him to continue to cause more havoc, cause more destruction and mayhem in the music industry and whatever industry he touches. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and make sure you have a good evening.
This ain't the only push that holy worship me, yeah, you can blow me. I ain't the only, you so lonely, insecure, they don't control me. I ain't the only push that holy worship me, yeah, you